This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Stanley Filori. Coming up in this week's broadcast, Seventh-day Adventist churches reopen for in-house services, and Bahamas Academy students head back to school. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. The scourge of COVID-19 has been evident in the number of related deaths and persons being affected in recent times. As a result, in the last 3 weeks, the South Bahamas Conference saw it fit to return its worship services to online platforms. However, after evaluating each church individually, pastors and church leaders were given the green light on October 1st to resume services in person. And even though the fellowship of the members was felt online, members say that there is nothing like worshiping with their fellow members in person. The administration had this to say about the recent return of the members.
First of all, we want to thank the membership for their support of all of our decisions relating to COVID. I know that for some persons, they felt that the churches should not be closed, but out of an abundance of caution, we felt that that was the prudent thing to do. We believe that even though God has not given us a spirit of fear, He has given us a sound mind so that we can make good judgment. And with all of the information that is available to us, sometimes we will have to do and make some decisions that is best for the entire congregation. We are thanking God for the decrease, and it can only further decrease if we continue to practice all the health protocols. And so we are happy to know that we are coming back into the churches very slowly, but COVID is going to be with us for a while, and we have to manage COVID. We are still required to have our services for just 1 hour or 1 hour and a little bit, not 2 and 3 hours like we are used to. And we are also saying that we are still only allowed to have 33% of our regular seating capacity. And so there are some churches who will have a register, and they are asking persons to call in and say that they are coming to church so that the various churches and congregations can plan how they're going to manage everybody. There will have to be great organization and great support and understanding from our brethren as we seek to manage our congregations in this COVID environment.
On Monday, October 4th, students of Bahamas Academy returned to in-person learning. This was an exciting time for both students and teachers alike.
It's obviously been a bit of an adjustment so far, but all of us are just coming here trying to do the best we can to keep on top of our grades and to try to make the school and our parents proud and get through our last year.
Well, it has been pretty good, especially because we are able to help each other and be able to communicate and help in between us in every class. Sometimes we might not understand a certain topic, and we are able to explain to each other when the teacher is busy or he's trying to explain to other teachers. And it is very encouraging because when we are home, we are doing work, but we don't have no one to talk to, and it's pretty stressful. So it has been good.
I've always liked interacting with other students, my classmates. I've always liked interacting with my teachers as well. But I also like to be at home in the comfort of my house, where I'm able to help my younger siblings, where I'm able to get up and get a snack when I want to. So I'd say hybrid is what I prefer because I get the best of both worlds.
The first time that we partook in hybrid learning, I think it's because the students were still new to it. They had to, try and test the waters for it. But once they got accustomed to it, I believe that now in this year, hybrid learning is actually something that is helping our students, because now those who think that they're better in virtual can get all of the work done in virtual, and those who prefer being in person can also come back in person and do their work. And this benefits the students because that way they have that shift in between being physical and virtual.
The administration of the Seventh-day Adventist Educational Institution also look forward to the arrival of the students.
So far, it has been good. Some of the children, of course, they're taking a little time to readjust to being face-to-face with the teachers. You know, they were on tablets before. Now they're on paper and they're using their pencils and pens. They are enjoying it, from the little ones, the older ones taking a bit more time, but that is expected. We are analyzing on a week-to-week basis. We also are open for inspection. So also as a COVID police, they would come in and they would check to make sure that we have dispensers in. They make sure that the children are abiding by the protocols, wearing the mask properly, social distancing, of course. This year, we will be celebrating 10 years at our Marshall Road campus. And we are going to have a Grand Chapel ceremony on the 27th of this month at 9 a.m. That will also be done in a hybrid manner. And so we are happy, and we would want you, our viewing audience, to make sure that you tune in. We will be sending the Zoom code out because we want everyone to be a part of this celebration. Also, we're asking all of our churches to donate $10. Each member to give $10 on the last Sabbath in October to help Bahamas Academy.
We wish students and teachers great success as they navigate this unpredictable school year with hope and the help of God. We'll be right back after this break with upcoming events from within the South Bahamas Conference. Welcome back to your Adventist News. Here's what's coming up in the South Bahamas Conference. The virtual Fun Run Walk for the South Bahamas Conference will be held by the Health Ministries Department on Monday, October 11th from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You are encouraged to participate by walking or running the 5K or the 10K, which is 3.1 miles or 6.2 miles. No pre-registration is required, so on that day, you can get moving at your own pace. Just remember to send a screenshot of your miles at the end of your run or walk to the number 242-826-8486. Prizes will be given in the following: first to complete in the categories of male, female, oldest and youngest, and longest distance for male and female, which is more than 10K. The women will host their virtual conclave during October 15th through 17th. It will be a time of prayer, reflection, restoration, and praise under the theme, God's Beloved Daughters Pressing On in Faith. The guest speaker will be Benia Jennings of the Allegheny West Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Meetings will be held on Friday evening to Sunday. The guest soloist for the sessions will be Latasha Taylor. From October 24th to 30th, the joint week of prayer for the Children and Adolescent Ministries Department of our conference will be held under the theme, Paper Prayers. So, parents, listen out for more on this exciting virtual program that will lead our children and teens into a more meaningful prayer life. For more upcoming events and information on the events mentioned, please also visit our conference website at southbahamasconference.org, where you can view our news update along with other programming from our cable channel ATV 658. You can read the weekly logos and the Adventist page publication from the Nassau Guardian.
Do you sometimes suffer from back or neck pain? Are your muscles fatigued? Or are your shoulders slouched when you stand or sit? If so, you may be suffering from poor posture. Poor posture occurs when the spine is placed in an abnormal position for long periods of time. This causes stress on joints, muscles, and the spine. Most daily tasks contribute to poor posture, such as lifting heavy bags or purses, using a computer with poorly placed monitor, either too high or too low, texting with your head hung low, Some symptoms resulting from poor posture may include headaches, rounded shoulders, body aches, and a head that leans forward or backward. The Better Health Channel suggests a few ways to improve and maintain good posture. 1. Try the rule of curve reversal. If you have been leaning forward over a desk, try stretching backward. 2. Exercise regularly to maintain muscle strength and tone. 3. When lifting heavy items, keep your back straight and lift with your thighs. And lastly, make sure your mattress is supportive enough to keep your spine straight when lying on your side. This has been Patrick Wilson with your health tip, courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
We go now to our news feature from around the world with the Adventist News Network.
The continuing increase in confirmed COVID-19 cases with severe threats to health, safety, and severe economic disruption has led to several challenges confronting Filipinos across the nation.
The Philippines Department of Health says a total of 1.6 million cases have been confirmed in the country, and more than 28,000 deaths have been recorded since August 4. In its latest report, the World Health Organization shared that the Philippines ranks second among the countries with the highest cases and deaths within Southeast Asia.
Despite the economy reopening, millions remain unemployed. Internally displaced people on the island of Mindanao have challenging housing situations and difficulty accessing decent income opportunities.
To support residents' livelihood, ADRA will focus on training 300 community members in vegetable farming and goat raising. To ensure sustainability, ADRA will integrate a savings mechanism that has worked well for other ADRA projects to improve the financial literacy and help meet household needs.
The number of Filipinos seeking psychological first aid, or PFA, has additionally increased during the pandemic. Local authorities shared that the number of people seeking consultation through their crisis hotline has tripled due to COVID-19. Most callers express feeling deep sadness, nervousness, and anxiety. In ADRA's recent assessment in Davao del Sur, government frontline workers have identified their need for psychosocial support.
Recently, ADRA has provided psychological first aid services to medical frontline workers and vulnerable communities through the Stronger Together and Embrace COVID-19 projects across the Philippines.
That brings us to the end of our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Please feel free to share what is happening at your church by sending us your news stories and upcoming events by email to sbcadventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news along with other programming, or to keep in touch with what's happening in our conference, please visit our conference website at southbahamasconference.org. Like, follow, and subscribe to our Facebook and Instagram pages, as well as our YouTube channel. And on behalf of the production team of Adventist Television Channel 658, we thank you for watching our news broadcast. I'm Stanley Fillard for the SBC Media Network. Have a happy Sabbath.